Alright, hey kiddos, welcome back to another episode of Fallout New Vegas. In the last episode, we made it to the strip. We had a whole bunch of good time getting the Lucky 38. Forgot to do a sound check. Let me do that real quick. Oh, we're good. Alright, I'm gonna save here just in case I mess up the intro. Blah 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 blah. Ta-da. Alright, so, you might be wondering what we're gonna do today. Well, we're gonna go ahead and go to Camp McCarran. Because I was going to go to Camp Searchlight, but I thought, I want to be a little bit higher level before I go to Camp Searchlight. So, I'm missing that one lockpick. It goes down into the negative, and all of a sudden I won't be able to do that quest. So, I figure, you know what? I'll do Camp McCarran, then 3 bounties, then Searchlight. That's the order I'll do it in. Plus, that just sounds good in my head, so, yeah. We already discovered where it was, luckily, so that's a good thing. And, I don't really need to kill that guy. I don't think I gotta kill anybody here. I just wanted to test this rifle on some... Ooh. Hello. You know what? Before I even go in there, I'm gonna go and find a fiend to kill, because I really want to see what this does in action. Elroy Moitel. Which is weird, because I already have that. Yeah, I want to see what this does to a fiend. Let me find one fiend. Doesn't matter who. Let me find a fiend, and I'm going to blow their head out. Alright. I know we're straying too far from the path, but I want to see what this thing does. There's someone. Oh yeah, this thing definitely works. Oh, do I? Let me find out. Oh, there he is. Peekaboo, bitch. I'm gonna hold on to these. Just in case. Camp Karen. Yeah, so this works. Definitely works. Alright. I don't need to heal. I can find a bed in here. Alright. I like this gun. I like this gun a lot. Okay. Now we gotta find some quests to do. We gotta find some stuff to do here in Camp McCarran. Because I gotta level up. And I gotta level up quick. Jesus, spoon. They don't need this they don't need this stuff as much as they think they do. I need it more. Let's collect it. There we go. Even though I sold the majority of my ammo for this anti-material rifle, trust me, worthwhile investment. I probably should have started collecting that shit. Right.
Hey.
That's crazy. I don't think I've actually used any of the drugs in this game yet. That's a lie. That is a lie. I've used, Damn, I don't actually know. I don't actually know what I've used. Is nobody in this place important? I mean, I haven't properly looked yet, but I'm just saying, you'd think I would have seen somebody by now.
Hey, my man. Ten of Spades. First Recon Sharpshooter. At your service. Oh, yeah. Fine. Just a little stutter. Had it since I was a kid. Doesn't stop me from kicking ass. Damn right. The LT. Gorobets gave it to me. See, I wanted to be ace of spades, but the LT says, sorry kid, you're too green. So he calls me 10 instead. It's okay though. I get a few more kills under my belt, he'll move me up to Jack of spades. Sounds better, right? I keep at it. Eventually I'll make it to ace. Think I'll skip queen though. Shit. Long as I can remember, had a rifle in my hand since I was 3. That's what my dad always says. Learned to shoot on a ranch, way west of here. Same as the LT. He's a farm kid too. Kicking ass. Mostly kicking ass. See, we're watching the perimeter right now, looking for those fiends to come back. When they show their faces, that's when we go to work. One shot, one kill. That's the first recon way.
Hey, wait, wasn't Boone in first recon?
Yeah, I'll see you around.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. Howdy. Name Sterling, first recon. Can't say I've seen you before. I'd remember if I had. Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all, and a lot of scouting from place to place. I called her the Long Carabine. Didn't always have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorbets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I could hit my targets. Used to be a ranger, one of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays. Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either. Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me, so they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. Guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said.
Huh.
Always a pleasure. Keep yourself safe.
I want that rifle, and I don't want to kill him for it. Maybe I need higher sneak. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong game, too. Who are you? Little Buster! What's going on? Why are you punching that dude's crotch? Oh, they're probably planning to fight super mutants.
Let me guess. You got work for me, right? Well, you're too late. I just quit the bounty trade. As soon as I pick up some caps that Daughtry owes me, I'm out of this scrapyard. Well, shit. Feel free to stick a knife in the old ego. Thought I made a name for myself around here. Guess that's as good a reason as any to quit this stinking trade. No glory. No easy money, no women, and no glory. Shit. I'd settle just for the women. Because I killed a couple of marks for him, that's why. You ever hear of Jackson? Or Night Terror? Damn right they were. They were good, too. Till I popped a couple shells in their assholes. Bam. Dead. Finished. Over. See, somebody gives me a job, I do it. Maybe I complain a little here and there, but my shit gets done.
Sounds like everybody I've ever met. How long have you been a bounty hunter?
Oh, shit, I don't know. Gotta be at least a month. Longer than I lasted in most jobs. Oh, yeah. A lot. Like before I was a bounty hunter, I worked as a caravan guard. You'd think that was a cakewalk, right? Wrong. Crazy bastards expected me to wake up at dawn. Forget it. It's about 2 hours after this guy hits the sack. And I need at least 10, 12 hours of sleep to do my job. Price of excellence.
Oh, so you're a lazy piece of shit. Got it.
Hey, yeah. Next time you see me, maybe I'll be rolling a shitload of caps, right?
Yeah, I'm sure you will be. You won't be dead in a ditch with me stealing your weapon. Fun fact. That's a story for later. Speaking of, where can I find Bounty Boy? Is that him? Nope.
Hey.
Nope. Nope. The layout of this place is confusing. I mean, not really, but still. Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Okay. I don't need to talk to him right now. That's for another time. But I just needed to know what he looked like. Okay. So now we can go inside. Alright. So, where do we want to go first, chat? Upstairs? Sounds good to me.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Yeah.
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be. Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Ooh, that's a big deal.
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him. Well, I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way, and I'm supposed to get information out of this guy. I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
No, I am insane. I just hide it very well from people that don't have what I want. But for those that do have what I want, they usually end up a bloody smear in the sands of the Mojave. Anyways, you want me to do it, you can't, which is commit a war crime. You got it.
I think if you rough him up enough, and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room, and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Alright. I object the use of violence against prisoners of war. Fuck no, let's do it. War crimes!
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in. Long time no see, Silus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus, if you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Boo. Looks like I just bashed his fucking head in with my anti-material rifle. What's up, fuck ass? I just cracked my knuckles in real life. That's how eager I am to do this.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
Oh, shit. Intelligence 8. I'm with the Legion. I'm here to kill you before you talk. I kinda wanna see where that goes.
Take your time.
Oh, thanks, guy. I wanna see where this goes. And then I'm gonna beat his ass.
What? You're nothing. You're some inept mercenary the NCR is paying to supplement its own incompetent soldiers. No, listen. Caesar's secrets are safe with me. I stayed alive because Caesar would have wanted it. I'm useless to him dead. I've told them nothing. They've gotten nowhere. I'm a Centurion, for Christ's sake. I deserve his trust. You have to let this go. I'll disappear. No one will ever see me again. That was always the plan in the first place. No, that's not what I meant. Lieutenant, this man is trying to kill me. He's not who you think he is.
All that shouting. Honestly, Celus, you get free room and board. The least you could do is be a good guest.
Lieutenant, this man is an agent of the Legion on a mission to kill me.
My, we have an active imagination today, don't we?
Think about it. Is it worth the risk? You need what I know.
Well, it sounds like the two of you are becoming fast friends.
It'll be your head if I die, Lieutenant. You'll be disgraced.
You know what? I think you're right, Celus.
Of course I'm right.
Except, I don't care. Because it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it to never have to hear you say another word, Celus. Carry on.
Lieutenant!
Oh, buddy, now you're fucked up. There you go.
You don't have to do this. If I'd killed myself, then I would have been murdering one of Caesar's greatest soldiers. Either choice is a betrayal of the Legion as I see it. I've done everything Caesar ever asked of me, and this is how I am repaid. With assassination, I ambushed countless NCR patrols and wiped them out so that our operatives could move freely. I waited for him to dispatch us for 3 days, never questioning why the headaches he complained of would hinder his ability to command. I haven't breathed a word about the officer we planted here. He continues to radio intelligence to Caesar's camp nearly every night. I've proven my loyalty. All you're doing is killing a loyal soldier. If that's Caesar's policy, then I say his empire will crumble. What? What do you mean? No, you slimy bastard! Nothing I've said will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion. This camp and everyone in it will burn.
Sick, but I'm gonna save again, so I can go back and see what the other route is like, where I just beat the shit out of him. Either way, I'll get my answers.
What? You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order. Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
See, that's great, but you already did.
I'll show you, gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
Okay, Boone, don't kill him, please.
Is something the matter, Silus? You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
I don't even get to beat him.
He's a miserable fucking degenerate.
I don't know. I thought he seemed like a nice guy.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
We don't have anything to discuss, worm. You think I could get where I was in the Legion army if I feared death? I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken. You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal, self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Kaisar's losing it. I believe that. He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead. Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot. I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery. Then you're a fool. That man reports to Kaisar on what I do here. The Legion isn't going to take me back. My only hope is to escape and disappear. But if I escape and he reports it, they'll hunt me down as long as I live. It served me to report him as much as it served you. I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that.
Okay, and then one more. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. I know, but you get to see all the different ways to do it.
Over here!
Eat this!
No, Boone, stay out there.
Yeah! Come on!
There we go. I want to do that thing again.
Alright, stop for a sec. Whoa, easy there. You're supposed to rough him up a little, not kill him. Why don't you step outside? Let off some steam. Nice job. I think my friend doesn't like you, Silus. I don't know how much longer I can keep him under control.
You think this'll make me talk? A beating? This is the best you can do?
Not just any beating, Silus. A savage beating. A beating that you'll be reminded of every time you feel pain from now on. When my friend's done with you, you won't have any of your teeth left. You'll be drinking your food through a straw. Your ribs will never heal properly, and it will hurt every time you breathe. It'll be like your collars, Silus. Impossible to forget.
Go to hell.
Huh. Not the sort of wit I've come to expect from you, Sealus.
You're getting nothing from me.
I'm getting entertainment. That's something. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna spill your guts to me? Or am I gonna let my friend the Maniac back in here for some playtime? Sealus. Silent treatment, huh? Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you. Oh, and let me check you for weapons one more time. For your safety as well as his.
That's fine.
Can't run from me. You like that? You like that?
Oh, I have to move backwards. Okay.
Can't run from me.
Enough, this is pointless. I'm dead to the Legion either way, I'll tell you what I know. But you should know that Caesar has always kept his own counsel. He never reveals anything that would make him vulnerable. My knowledge will not prevent the inevitable. This camp will be ash within months. Maybe weeks. Something is wrong with Caesar. Something he is attempting to hide from his men. But it was obvious before we set out on this last mission. For 3 days we awaited his order to dispatch us. 3 days. But he hid in his tent, refusing to give orders, complaining of headaches. He looks different now than he used to. His face is sunken, sickly. But any questioning of his health enrages him. There is one other thing that may interest you. I know that Caesar has planted a spy here. Every night, details of NCR troop movements are broadcast from a radio on this base to Caesar's camp. The spy has been here a long time, since before the entire conflict began. He's an officer. If I knew who he was, I would tell you. If I escape and he's alive to report it, the Legion would hunt me down. But like I said, none of this information will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion.
Sick. So we got our answers in all 3 scenarios, which means I can just go back to this. Alright.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, see you around. You're back. Not big on reading names.
Oh, I thought she changed her answer. Okay. Oh, I gotta sort my guns back out again. Hotkey. Boomer. Hand grenades. There we go. Anything fun over here? Nope. Looks like we got some kind of jail. There we go. Oh, they do have slots here. I don't think I can use them though. That's okay. Hey. Alright.
Did the Colonel send you? I was hoping he might have changed his mind. I know. I've been crying. Stupid. I'm supposed to be a soldier. My husband, he's a ranger, and he got murdered by a pack of fiends. Goddamn savages laid his body out to rot. Brass won't say it to me straight, but they mean to leave Esteban out there. I can see that plain. Colonel says he can't spare the men to bring Esteban back home. And the fiends, they put all kinds of mines and traps around his body. Snipers, too. His best friend, Jackson, tried. Didn't even get permission from his CO, so it could have cost him a lot. But he never came back. Mister, I'd about given up hope. But you've got to be careful. I don't want anybody else dying on my account. Esteban's body is laid out between some of the buildings, east of the Repcon headquarters. At least that's what his squad mate said. There's an NCR position just north of there. It's on the way. They should be able to tell you what the situation is.
Sick. Well, if I get the time, I'll go do that. Colonel White's upset that I moved the water to west side. Well, they need it more than you guys do. Since when do the NCR have power fists? Ah, yes, that's too heavy. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Could use that while I'm here. Just gotta remember to take it off. What if I could give it to Boone for now?
Fine by me.
That looks kind of good. I kind of like that. Yeah. Right. We got the mess hall, which is gross looking as shit. What's up, fella?
Listen, asshole, I know you're not really an NCR health inspector, so you can cut the restaurant critique routine. And I want my 50 caps back, because I looked it up and there ain't no disease called colorectal implosion syndrome. So I paid you to look the other way for nothing. Wait, you're not... Oh, wow, I'm sorry. You look just like... Never mind, sorry. So what can I serve you up?
Nah, hold on. What was that all about?
That's nothing. You just look like the health inspector who stopped through for the yearly inspection a couple of weeks back. I was hoping I wouldn't have to wait another 11 months to see his crooked ass to get my caps back. Ah, well. Anything I can get you? Oh, yeah. You can order up anything you want. As long as it's corn or beans. Just kidding. Haven't you heard? With a few shipments from home and a little variety, the troops are getting restless for some quality grub. You can only do so much as a chef with just corn, beans, onions, and peppers. Well, we haven't had any quality meat in months. Everyone in the camp just eating beans for protein. It isn't pretty. Some of my kitchen machinery is broken down too, so we've been eating mostly raw vegetables. And I'm desperate for spices or seasonings. Anything, just something for the general mood around here. It doesn't need to all come from the same source. There are a bunch of different vendors around who sell meat. Fitz, the Nashes, Crimson Caravan. We've never really tried to go out and organize deals with merchants to supply our food. Already having an overstock of food, we haven't needed to. But we really need some good old red meat on the menu soon. So I'm willing to divert some caps in their direction if they're open to supplying us. Here's the list. We've been scrapping together quick fixes to keep it running for months. I think it finally crapped out and needs a full overhaul. It's the goofy machine behind the counter in the corner next to the stove. I'd be much obliged if you could take a look at it and get it fixed up. I don't know. Try the various traders around the ways. Or the pawn shop in Westside might have some parts. Oh, I've heard of a place called House Tools you could check out. It's an old factory on the north side of Vegas. Just a word of warning, though. I hear no one who goes in there comes back out. Could be traps, crazy robots, or who knows what's in that place. The Crimson Caravan would probably be able to arrange a regular shipment, but I don't know of any spices known to improve mood. Hell, we have a whole research department. One guy's even set up in the main terminal building. They're the ones who ought to be looking into it. What can I do for you?
So the guy just needs everything, huh? Okay, so what do I need for this? Because I'm going to need a lot. I need 2 pilot lights, 2 pressure cookers, 2 conductors, fusion battery, pot. There's a pot. Here, you know what? Boone, you can hold on to this shit.
Fine by me.
Fuck. Oh no, that's not good at all.
Wish I had a first recon.
Now we just... Yeah, I knew Boone was first recon. Alright, cool. Alright, there we go. I fixed it. We're all good. Beep beep. Now we can loot around here. Who's watching? Get out of here. Okay. Alright, and then we get to see this guy down here. There he is. Garcia! I think that's his name, right?
Hello.
Contreras. That's his name.
You look like someone in need of a reliable supplier. Take your pick.
Yeah, he's like a black market dude. He's very on the down low. But he does have rare weapons that I can't get anywhere else.
Pleasure doing business with you. Later.
Oh. I am way too heavy. Okay, Boone, you're...
Fine by me.
Oh, holy shit, yeah, there you go. Alright. So, there is a dude apparently going out at night. Hold on, I'm gonna go drop that stuff off at base just really quick, and then we'll be back. I think I'm gonna end up... Yeah, we're gonna spawn... Here, I'll go through this door right here, and I'll edit it so that we end up back at Camp McCarran. Boop. Alright, well, we made it back to Camp McCarran. That's good. Yay! So we could go underneath here and grab another quest, but that's for later. I am looking for a specific person.
Something I can do for you? I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran? You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word. As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing losing a ranger. You come to depend on them, and they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen. That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. but the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here. Yeah, on top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard we're coming. So somebody's getting the word out. Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
That's the philosophy I live by.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements, and it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in. Bye.
That's the one we're doing, chat. That's what we need. Okay, is he up or down? He's down. There he is.
What is it? Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis. Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago. You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor. Later.
Oh. We can go to the Repcon factory if we want a lot of good parts.
Evening.
Glad you're with us. Get away from me.
I am trying to find a person and I cannot find them.
You're back. Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it. Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that. Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally. Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him. Yeah. The man I'm more interested in is Corporal White. White had a lot of promise. Wanted to be a ranger as bad as anyone I've seen. but he also had some extracurricular activities going. Now he's gone. Word around the base is he'd been going regularly to visit a hooker named Dazzle at Gamora. That's a casino on the Strip. Classy place. His belongings are up in the barracks in the concourse building. First bunk on your left if you're facing it from the center. I haven't had a chance to look through his things yet, so that might be a good place to begin. Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing. Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept. Not the kind of things you like to see go...
Oh, I was wondering, I was like, I swore there was more. Okay, so we're gonna go stop somebody from breaking into that control tower. I have a grenade. That'd be fun. I don't. Sad. What we need to do is hide right here. And I think it's 3 a.m. when we need to hide to.
Lupa, this is Frumentarius Picus. Over.
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
How long?
Couple of minutes. Over.
10-4. Keep us updated.
10-4.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing here? You don't have clearance. I don't know what you mean. Hey!
Oh, I don't have my guns. Oh, shit. This'll work. Yep, that definitely works. Thanks for the armor, fuck ass. We got a bomb to catch. Oh, shit. I would have kept him alive, but what would have happened? He would have get thrown in jail? Yeah, okay. I didn't think he'd be Curtis. Interesting. How do I get back inside here? There we go. So there's a bomb. Well, I better hope I know how to defuse that. Also, don't worry, I will show you what it looks like when it blows up. I'll even put Boone on it, it'll be funny. Alright, come on, Boone. You sit right there. Now, what I'm gonna do... Save. What? No, come here. Sit right there.
The train is about to...
Oh, never mind. Okay, so I can't put a Boone on it. I was wondering why. What if I'm on it? Come on, go. I want to see what this looks like when you go. What time does it go? 5 a.m.? I think it's 5 a.m.
The train is about to depart.
No, let me on! Fuck. So it won't depart as long as I'm on it. That sucks. That'd be fun. I want to blow up. Alright. I got it.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
Ooh, that's mean. Okay. Fuck you too, woman. Just because you said that, I'm stealing this.
Yes? What is it? No? What happened? Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve.
Sick.
It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here, we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here. Bye.
That reminds me, I need to go to the dam. They've got another thing. Okay, well, I don't know what the word is. Boone is still waiting. Gotta go get him. I was gonna say, damn, I forgot already what I was gonna say.
Go right ahead, Trooper.
Thank you. Alright, come on, Boone. You don't have to wait there anymore. I'm thinking, is there anything else that I'd want to do before I leave? I'd probably the capsule I have. Not enough. Need to gamble. That's what I can do. I need to make some money. So, I think we've done a bunch of good shit for the NCR for now. But I will see you guys in the next episode, where I'll be taking on the bounties.